Good evening, everyone. Well, let me ask you something. How many of you have a goal, a dream, a vision that sets your soul on fire? Something you know deep down you were meant to achieve. Now, here's the follow-up question. What's stopping you? If your mind just gave you an answer, let me tell you something straight. That answer is the barrier between where you are and where you want to be. It's not your circumstances, it's not your resources, and it's definitely not someone else's fault. It's the story you've been telling yourself, the excuse you've allowed to grow into a wall between you and your destiny. We all have excuses. They're seductive. They let us off the hook. They soothe us in the moment, but they cost us dearly in the long run. Excuses are nothing more than the lies we tell ourselves to avoid facing the truth. And the truth is this: you already have everything you need to start. When you take responsibility for your life, something shifts. Suddenly, you stop seeing problems and start seeing possibilities. You stop asking, why is this happening to me? And start asking, what can I do about it? That's the mindset of a winner. That's the mindset of someone who refuses to let excuses dictate their future. You see, life doesn't care about your reasons. The world rewards results. If you want success, you've got to stop justifying why you don't have it yet. Stop waiting for the right moment, the perfect conditions, or someone to save you. Newsflash, no one is coming to save you. But the good news, you don't need saving. You just need to take action. Every excuse you've ever made is rooted in fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of the unknown. But let me tell you something about fear. It's a liar. It whispers in your ear telling you to stay safe, stay comfortable, stay small. But greatness doesn't live in the comfort zone. It lives on the other side of fear. And then you've got to ask yourself right now, what's it going to take? Are you going to keep making excuses, or are you going to make a change? Because those two things, excuses and change, cannot coexist. One will always cancel out the other. Decide today to own your life, own your choices, own your results. Don't wait for permission, because no one is going to hand you the life you want. You've got to go out there and take it. No more excuses, no more blaming, no more waiting. This is your moment, and the only thing standing in your way is the story you're clinging to. So rewrite it, step into your power, and watch how the world starts moving to meet you. You're capable of more than you know. So stop making excuses and start making history. Let's go. Want. Excuses rob us of our power to change and growth. Excuses are the silent thieves of progress. Every time we make an excuse, we give away a piece of our power, the power to act, adapt, and grow. Excuses often come in the form of reasons that seem valid. I don't have enough time, I'm not ready, or the odds are stacked against me. While these thoughts may feel justified, they are walls we build around our potential. Consider this. Every successful person has faced challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt. The difference lies in how they respond. They don't dwell on what's missing or what went wrong. They focus on what they can control. Excuses keep us in a passive state, making us feel as though life is happening to us, not because of us. When we eliminate excuses, we reclaim our agency. We acknowledge that while circumstances may be difficult, we are not powerless. By shifting our mindset to one of ownership, we open the door to personal growth. Without excuses, we're forced to confront our fears, challenge our limits, and rise above adversity. Growth begins the moment we stop justifying inaction and start taking responsibility for our journey. 2, taking responsibility is the gateway to transformation. Responsibility is the foundation of any meaningful transformation. It's about owning not just the successes, but also the failures, the choices, and the consequences. When we take responsibility, we stop blaming external factors, be it other people, our environment, or even luck. We recognize that the power to change lies entirely within us. This is not about self-blame or guilt. It's about empowerment. When you acknowledge your role in creating your reality, you gain the ability to change it. For example, if you're unhappy in your career, blaming your boss or the job market won't help. Taking responsibility means identifying what actions you can take, upskilling, networking, or even starting your own venture. Transformation begins with self-awareness. It's asking yourself, what part did I play in this situation, and what can I do differently moving forward? This mindset shift from victim to creator unlocks a world of possibilities. Responsibility forces us to confront hard truths, but it also gives us the freedom to shape our future. When you stop waiting for life to happen to you and start actively shaping it, transformation becomes inevitable. 3, success requires relentless action, not justification. Excuses and success cannot coexist. Success demands relentless action, consistent, determined, and purposeful. Excuses, on the other hand, justify why we're not taking action. They lull us into a false sense of security, convincing us that it's okay to delay or avoid doing the hard work. Relentless action means showing up every day, even when it's uncomfortable, inconvenient, or uncertain. It's about taking that next step, no matter how small, and doing it over and over again until progress is made. Successful people don't rely on motivation. They rely on discipline. They understand that action breeds results, and results fuel momentum. The excuses, by contrast, keep us stuck. They allow us to rationalize inaction and blame external factors for our lack of progress. But success doesn't care about excuses. The only thing that matters is whether you've done the work. Every moment spent making excuses is a moment stolen from taking action. The energy used to justify why something isn't possible could be directed toward finding a solution. Relentless action is the antidote to excuses. It's the driving force that turns ideas into achievements and dreams into reality. 4, fear often hides behind excuses, but courage dismantles them. At the heart of most excuses lies fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of change. These are the emotions that fuel our justifications. It's easier to say, I'm too busy, than to admit, I'm afraid I might fail. Excuses become a mask for our insecurities, allowing us to avoid the vulnerability that comes with stepping outside our comfort zone. But here's the truth. Growth and success are only possible when we confront our fears. Courage isn't about the absence of fear. It's about taking action despite it. When we face the fears hidden behind our excuses, we strip them of their power. For example, if you've always wanted to start a business but keep saying now isn't the right time, what you're likely afraid of is the possibility of failure. Courage means starting anyway, knowing that failure is a stepping stone to learning and improvement. Every excuse we dismantle brings us closer to our true potential. Courage is the key to breaking through the barriers fear creates. It's about acknowledging the fear, choosing to act anyway, and proving to yourself that you're stronger than your doubts. 5, the path to greatness begins with owning your life completely. Greatness isn't about talent or luck. It's about ownership. It's about taking full accountability for your life, your choices, and your outcomes. When you own your life completely, you stop waiting for external validation or opportunities. You create them. Ownership means accepting that everything in your life, both the good and the bad, is a result of your actions, decisions, and beliefs. This might sound harsh, but it's incredibly liberating. When you realize that you're in control, you stop feeling helpless. Instead, you feel empowered to make changes. The path to greatness is paved with decisions made in the face of adversity. It's about refusing to let circumstances define you. Ownership isn't just about taking credit for your successes, it's about learning from your failures. Each misstep is a lesson, each setback an opportunity to grow. When you own your life, excuses become irrelevant. Challenges become stepping stones and obstacles become opportunities. Greatness requires us to step up, take charge, and commit to the pursuit of our goals with unwavering determination. The journey begins the moment we stop pointing fingers and start taking full responsibility for where we are and where we're going.